Hello, YouTube fans. This is Dr. Matthew Johnson. It is Saturday evening, September 15, 2018, 6:26 p.m. in the evening. We are going to shoot a quick video about testimonials of our first night in SOIA, which actually wasn't last night. It was the night before. It was Thursday evening, September 13th. So, who would like to go first?
I will. I'm Joel Kaminskis from Rainier, Washington, and this is my second trip to SOIA. And on our first night, just shortly after it got dark, wasn't even quite fully dark yet, we had a flood of red and white and blue little pinpricks of light in the general area in front of us. And that continued for some time. I think some of us were tired and went to bed a little early, but we did see some shimmering images. We saw some red eyes. I think a few hours into the night, Mike Kincaid and I saw a huge flash of light in the 11 o'clock position, which was bright white, almost looked like a fluorescent white light, and it flashed 2 times. I think Mike caught the second one. After that, we heard some tree knocks or pops that started to occur, and there were several of them. And shortly after that, there was another wave of Bigfoot forest people coming in, and we got to experience that. And I think we ended up going to bed in the 1:30-ish range, something like that. And it was a pretty eventful first night.
I went to bed at 9:30. When you were referring to people going to bed early, I was one of those people, correct?
I didn't want to mention any names, Matthew A. Johnson.
Yeah, you didn't want to throw me under the bus. I appreciate that.
I would not do that.
There's a first for everything. I love you.
Love you too. Love you too, baby.
Who's next?
I can back up what he said, except for the visuals of the lights on the ground and stuff like that. I seem to be blind to certain types of energy because I don't seem to see this stuff. But Joel was sitting here, seeing all this, and then he goes, ooh, 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 and I look over there and I see that final bright light flash, like somebody had a flashlight down there and just shined it at us instantly. And then a few minutes later, the trees around here just started to pop, and then pop, and then pop. And so we had lots of tree pops going on after that. That was it for me really that night.
Okay. Next.
Hi, I'm Andy Cunningham from Redondo Beach, and this is my...
Wait, what state? Not everybody in the United States of America knows where that is.
It's in California.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. My first night at SOIA, ever. And first of all, it is an experience just to be here and to enjoy this.
I love this guy, by the way. I love this guy. I'm apologizing to him up front for interrupting him, but if you were out here squatching with this guy, you would love him. He grows on you.
Thank you.
Like mold. Anyway, go on.
I didn't really notice too many lights on the ground or the pricks of the blue and the white, but I did notice a few of them in the trees. It was an uneventful night for me until the early morning hours when I got up to use the restroom. And I got up and I crawled back into bed, and I heard a noise over by Dr. Johnson's bed, and I looked up and there was an orb the size of a cantaloupe. And it was as bright as you could possibly be.
Right by my cot right there.
And I stared at it for a few minutes, and I fell back asleep, and that was my experience the first night.
Wait, you stared at the orb for a few minutes?
No, a few seconds.
Few seconds, okay. Wow, okay. I really do love this guy, people. I do. He's good. And when you have him and you add this guy, his brother, these two are awesome dudes to spend a weekend with.
Hey, I'm Bill Cunningham Corso from Redondo Beach, California.
Yes! Thank you.
And my highlight for the evening was my brother Andy snoring. that was my highlight. He's really, really good. And then when you dovetail in Matt's snoring, we had this this sort of like, it was like in stereo. It was really amazing. But on to the, forest people and off of the snoring. For me, I was tired, travel night, and I saw a couple of orb lights, heard a couple of tree pops. I was one of the people that went to bed early. I will say this is a extremely remote area. it is pitch dark except for the beautiful stars above, and even the smallest movement in the woods are so easy to hear and so easy to discern. And the report for the next night is going to be even more interesting. And on Team Squatching USA, SoundCloud.com, you can catch, the audios. You can also catch Andy snoring a lot. So first night was a good night to get settled in, and the next night was really exciting.
Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen.